Yo guys, so in today's video we have a day game compilation of me getting girls' numbers during the day. Excuse me, can you just put on speaker. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Brian, she's already getting nervous. This is what happens in college. You have to tell them.
Oh, you have to just listen to your friend.
What's your accent?
Oh, I'm Salvadorian.
Where?
El Salvador?
Salvador.
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah.
¿Cómo estás?
Hey, man.
Ah, no, it's Spanish. I'm going to click you soon.
Oh, really?
Are you excited? Are you excited for me?
I'm really excited.
Wait, are you gonna piggyback me there? Because you know the trail. I don't know how to walk to Colombia. You probably do.
Colombia's great. You're gonna love it.
Before you walk off, Brian thinks you're really cute.
Oh, thank you.
It's video call right now.
Oh,
I'm kidding, it's not. He has no idea. Maybe it's an excuse for me to say that.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have something that's stopping you from talking to me right now?
My Uber driver?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, why don't you give me your WhatsApp so I can text you? I mean, I don't know why. I mean, for all you know, I'm like some crazy guy, so. But I am Australian.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Do you?
Person.
Is it +1?
Yes.
Yeah, so you didn't put +1 in. If you're giving me your WhatsApp, it won't work unless you put. Wait.
Here.
Wait, is it American or is it Salvadorian number?
That's an American number.
Right on. Well, I'll text you. You don't have to reply because you didn't really talk to me much, but have fun. Okay, so with this interaction, there's a few things. I opened her like not giving a fuck at all because I was talking to my friends, and I went over to her trying to get her to talk to my friends who was on the phone with me just for self-amusement. Because my friend's in the pickup, I'm like, you know what? You want a game when you're at home sitting on your bed? Let's do it. And I put the phone in front of some random girl and say, start talking, bro. That's how much I give a fuck about approaching. I don't. So when you have that freedom of not caring about what you do when you approach, you're able to do whatever you want to do. And that's a freedom of expression, because when you're free to express, you can talk to people very easily. So when I start talking to the girl, she's very unsure if she wants to stop or not. She looks a little bit like, I don't know what's happening. And I don't react to that. I just keep talking. And when she does go to walk off, I do something key here. I don't make it a big deal, but I say, hey, before you go, and I keep talking. I keep engaging her. Because when a girl goes to go off, you don't want to like start following them. In my point of view, you just want to be loud and be like, hey, but before you go, and then just to continue talking. A lot of the time, the girl will come back. With this particular girl, she had to get an Uber, so there was a big time constraint. So I just had to ask for the number straight away. Normally, that's not very solid because a girl doesn't know much about you. She doesn't know your story. She has no reason to talk to you again. But this girl I actually went on a date with, and I pulled. So that's not actually in this product. Funnily enough, I could have put it in here, but I didn't because I have so many day game examples. But I actually pulled this girl from a date. I went on a date with her and pulled her. That was actually in Las Vegas. But that's an example how you can open a girl with not showing intent. I didn't show any intent. She had no idea what I was doing. That's an example of how silly you can be. And if you get the fundamentals right of like being free, not caring, not buying, like you're not like giving the girl space, but you can get away with a lot of stuff, right? If you just do a few things right, you don't have to show intent. If you do a few things right, you don't necessarily have to do everything right. So as long as you're doing a few things right, you can often just get the number. And when you start texting the girl, you can fill in more of the details. When you go on a date with a girl, you can fill in more of those details, and the girl will be more sure about you, more interested. But you don't have to necessarily get everything right. So if you're a newbie, it's better to just focus on a few things at the start and get those right, and then fill in the details later. Because if you're trying to get everything right at the start, you're gonna get everything wrong. So here, I know how to do a lot of things right, but I'm just like, I just don't give a fuck. So I'm not like having to show intent. I'm not having to do all this stuff. I'm just like, she walks off, that's fine. And that's another thing I'm doing right here is I am willing to let her leave. If she leaves, I really don't care. When she walks off, I do another key thing. I said, you don't even have to reply because it's not like we even talked. So that's my way of showing her that I understand that she won't reply, and that I'm demonstrating an understanding of the situation that she's going to think of later. Later on, when she's going to go and think about the interaction, she's going to think, what just happened? He didn't talk to me very long, I gave him my number. And I showed that, I demonstrated that, so when she thinks about later, she's going to be like, well, he gets that, he knows that, so he must be sane, there must be more to him. So it demonstrates an understanding and awareness of the situation, and also gives the girl a way out, and there's less pressure, so she is less intimidated by the whole thing in such a short interaction. My assistant Victor's here, so sometimes he'll say some random shit. Be ready for that.
Yeah, like you're making the girl feel more secure about herself. You're not putting any pressure whatsoever on her. And yeah, I think it's a good thing to say, just to wrap it up nicely.
Cool, so let's get into the next clip. Excuse me, honey, can I say hi?
Hi.
For 1 second. I promise I speak English really well. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from here.
Are you like half Spanish, half Australian or something?
No, I'm from Australia.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I just wanted to say hi. I'm a police officer, so you kind of have to stop.
I had to stop, right?
Yeah, do you want to come back and say hi again? Brad? Oh, you want to give me a hug? Okay.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh, beautiful. I'm guessing you're about to run away in a second?
I really gotta get my laptop.
You're in a rush.
Gotta get my laptop.
You're a business lady?
I left my laptop in the office.
Do you want to drink after that?
I really
You're probably married or something.
I'm not married. Are you married?
Not anymore. Nah, I was never married. So what, you work tomorrow then, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh. You know, there's a lot of places you can rendezvous here in this lovely city.
Are you?
Can I tempt you to that though? That idea without even knowing me?
Are you holidaying? Is that what's happening?
Not exactly. I kind of live here.
Kind of.
I just don't have anything going on at the moment. I work, but that's about it. So, you know, more stuff to occupy my time, the better. What about yourself?
I work.
And that's it.
That's it.
Similar circumstance to me. Yeah. You look like you need to pee.
I do.
Oh, so I knew what it really was. It wasn't about the laptop.
I really need to pee.
Can I get your number or something? I know I'm brave enough to get that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do for work, Brad?
So I work online.
Online?
Yeah, so like marketing online.
Okay.
I used to be a high school teacher. That's something you can understand a bit better.
I'm not dumb.
What do you, yeah, everyone knows what that is. But I did maths, so maybe not the maths part.
Do you remember my name?
Yeah, hang on, what was it?
You didn't remember my name. Did I tell you? Yeah, I did.
What was that? What's it start with?
A.
Alex. Alexandra?
No. Only got 3 letters.
Oh, okay. L-A-O-I.
A.
You didn't say that.
I don't think I told you.
You didn't say that, no. We weren't talking for very long.
No, we
This
weren't.
is a super spontaneous thing that is kind of really rare in this day and
Wait,
age.
are you with friends or?
Yeah, they went into fucking KFC.
Oh.
So what's your initial?
M. How many do you have in your phone?
Oh my God,
You're one of
I
those
have
types of guys.
fucking funnily enough, I have he's in here, yeah. But it's a really common name, so I think you can respect that. If it was like, if your name was Penelope or something, I would not have a Penelope in my phone. I mean, I'm sorry that you need to pee.
I really gotta pee. I've had like 3 beers and.
Well, what if? Oh, you've been drinking. Maybe you want to continue on with me.
I would, but
Well, I sent you a text. You should have it any second now.
Oh, I do. Brad.
Can I tempt you to come out after you?
I just gotta grab my laptop and get home. I've gotta go all the way to Epping tomorrow.
Another time.
Epping's so far away.
Have a good one.
Bye, Brad.
Have you ever kissed someone on the street before?
No.
You're not going to either. I bet you have. See ya. No, I actually want to ask you guys a question. Did it look like I was trying to keep her there? What do you think, Victor? Speak.
Not at all. Not at all.
Did it? When you're looking at this interaction, who was asking more questions, me or her?
The girl was asking way more questions than you.
You hear that, guys? The girl was asking me way more questions than me. Who looked like they were seeking rapport with the other person more?
The girl.
She was seeking rapport with me for more. So who, in essence, was chasing the other person more?
The girl.
That she was chasing me more here. So when you guys hear about how to get a girl to chase you, this is how you do it. You want a strong frame. You don't want to be seeking rapport with a girl. You want to come in with a strong energy. You don't want to at all like advance on the girl too much. Who was the one? Who was touching more? Who?
The girl was touching you more.
The girl was touching me more as well. So basically, this is an example of how to be free and expressive, fun, give the girl a good time. And when you give the girl a good time and you're free, expressive and fun, she's going to do a lot of the work for you. Here, she's like asking me questions, where you're from, how long you're here for, you're on holiday. And she's even shit testing me. She at the end, she says, you didn't even remember my name, you asshole. And that's her way of flirting with me. But she's so in her head, she doesn't realize she never told me her name. Because if you watch this clip again, she never told me her name. So then she's like, you forgot my name, you asshole. And this is her way of testing me. Because if I was in my head and I was like, oh shit, I forgot your name, sorry, what's your name? I failed, right? I'm like, I just don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, you didn't tell me your name. You're just cheeky, which is the case. Because I had a feeling, she didn't say that. Sometimes you forget, but sometimes girls would just shit test you. Sometimes girls would say, oh, you don't remember you'll get to the interaction. It's like, so what's my name? You're like, oh, you didn't tell me. Ah, you don't remember my name, I'm not giving you my number. But the girl never told you your name. It's a shit test. So girls will shit test you sometimes, and if your energy changes, the biggest thing about a shit test is, when a girl shit tests you, does your energy change? Yes, you failed the shit test. You want to stay grounded, you want to stay the same. Your fun energy doesn't change from a shit test, okay? Yeah. So there's a bunch of things to learn from this interaction, but it's more about giving the girl a good time, giving her good energy, and then from that, she's going to chase and do a lot of the work for you. Yeah, it was a fun interaction. You have anything to say about it, Victor?
Usually when a girl says like, yeah, don't you remember my name anymore? And I generally forgot about it, then because I always tease the hell out of girls, I just say, yeah, I'm just a shy boy, so yeah, sorry for that. And then she's like, hee hee hee, because she knows it's not true. Like, I come across really confident most of the times. So that's why I say, yeah, sorry, just shy, forgot it. And that's a good response, because then they just crack open and laugh about it.
And by the way, guys, Victor's in the Day Game Seduction group on Facebook, which you should definitely join, and he will be giving guys feedback on their posts as well as me.
Yeah.
So let's get into the next one.
Привет. You speak English? You are super adorable. Oh, I apologize. Are you married? You have a boyfriend?
No, I am not married.
I'm in Minsk for 29 days.
Whoa.
Enough time for drink.
Okay.
Give me your WhatsApp.
Okay.
3
372
Hey, whoa.
2118.
This is correct.
Correct.
Yeah. I'll walk with you for like 2 seconds. Here,
You missed
copy.
5 after 9. No, after 3, 5, after 7.
To
Yes,
7.
after 7, 5.
Oh, because it's the area code.
Yeah, so have a
Okay. Nice to meet you. Have fun.
So this was a very quick interaction. Now, what I want to point out straight away is I compliment the girl very superficially straight away. Hey, you're very adorable, or I think you're very cute. And I do that for a few reasons. The first one is she's really in a rush, and I have no way to demonstrate freedom of expression if I'm running after her. If I'm running after her, she's not going to really look at me and listen to my energy. So the only thing I can really do is to say I'm interested, because she's not really paying attention to that. The girls you saw in the other interactions, they stopped. They listened to me. I didn't really have to show intent verbally, because I could just have fun and they would be drawn in. That would be impossible with that girl. Also, something else to note, with Australian girls, showing interest verbally actually can be a negative, because Australian girls are more subtle with their communications. They communicate interest in ways that are very sub-communicative. We don't normally show interest by saying you're really sexy. We normally just have fun with each other, and that shows it. With these Eastern European women, often it's a smart idea to show the interest verbally. So when I'm in Eastern Europe, I'll sometimes be a lot more direct than with an Australian girl. If you're direct with an Australian girl, sometimes it just blows you out. You're like, hey, by the way, I think you're cute. She's like, okay, bye. But if you don't say that to a Russian girl, she will feel upset that you didn't say it. So it really depends on the girl, in the culture, in the difference. Because a lot of people go out and do day game and they follow the same model. They think that the one fits all size model, and that's why they're not succeeding. I've traveled everywhere in the world. That's why I made this travel day game manifesto in this product, to show you guys and explain to you guys how game works differently in each city around the world that I've been to. It's so different. You really need to calibrate how you open women in different countries to get a higher rate of success. In Australia, I would not approach like this. as much, honestly, because it's less effective. But in a Eastern European country, it's more effective. You guys might look at it and be like, oh, your game sucks because you're doing this. But you don't realize that what you're seeing sucks only because it would suck because you're doing it with the wrong type of girl. If you approached a girl like this in a certain demographic, yes, it would suck, but you fail to see the bigger picture that it would actually work somewhere else. So it's probably from your own lack of understanding of you saying why someone else is not doing well, because you haven't seen that bigger perspective yet. So a little bit more about this interaction. You notice I got her number really fast. It's because I had no other choice. Like, if I didn't ask for her number then and there, I had about 10 seconds. She would have just walked straight inside. I had a sense that there was an urgency there. At any point, she could have left. She could have just walked inside some building, and I felt that. So I asked for a number straight away, and guess what? As soon as I asked for the number, she walked into a building. So if I just waited 10 more seconds to ask for the number, I wouldn't have got it. So my intuition there was correct. So whether you like it or not, whether you like getting a quick number like that or not, the most important thing is, will you get a chance to see that girl again? Yes or no? No? Well, your game sucked then, didn't it? Well, it didn't really suck. You can't see the girl again. It doesn't matter if your game was good. So the most important thing is, can you see the girl again? Yes? Well, then it's good. At least you have a chance then. If I was trying to run perfect game here, in some people's minds, I wouldn't have this chance to see the girl again, and that's not game then. Game is literally being with the girl. It's not about techniques. It's not about looking better in front of other people. It's not about saying, I did this technique. You know, guys, look, I did the right thing here. It's not about that. It's about you and the other person. It's about creating an opportunity with that girl. So if I can let go of all that ego and give yourself an opportunity with that girl. Sometimes it's okay to go direct and fucking put yourself out there, but you also need to read the situation, and that's what I did here. So that's it's just an example of how to get a really fast number, but it's the certain circumstance that calls for it.
Yeah, I think what you did there was pretty good, because otherwise, yeah, you just wouldn't have any number and just walked up with nothing basically. So better go in for it, and otherwise you would have been with empty hands, and yeah, you could better like get a quick number in, have another lead, and yeah, who knows what happens.
Who knows what happens? You never know what happens with these. Hope you guys enjoyed this day game infield compilation of me getting these girls' phone numbers. Hope it gives you a good idea of how you can number close. If you want to learn a lot more about day game, how to approach, more about getting the number, more about the vibe, more about hooking, how to pull the girl home, I have a course on day game, and it's called Game Seduction. Link in the description below, and it's probably the best program for meeting women out there in the day. It's stood the test of time. I have so many good testimonials. Guys have changed their lives with this program, and it's completely affordable. The price is so affordable. It's actually it's almost too cheap. Like, I'll be raising the price soon actually, because I figured I'm giving away all this value for such a cheap price, and there's people out there giving away way less value, teaching you way less, and they're charging a lot more for it. So I'm going to be raising the price soon. If you want to get Day Game Seduction while it's still cheap, click it in the link in the description below, and you can change your life with meeting women in the day.